Before we get started, I want you to make sure that you're in a comfortable position. Wherever you're sitting or lying, get as comfortable as you can. Put your hands down at your side. Make sure that your legs aren't crossed and that they're flat. And we're going to have you close your eyes for a little while. And we're going to do some breathing exercises to help you relax, help you get into the swing of things. Close your eyes down and take a deep breath in and out. And feel yourself relax a little, as if focusing on your breathing in that way helps you to drift down, helps you to relax a little more. Take another deep breath in and out, and feel yourself relax more, as if each time I have you focus closely on your breathing in that way, it helps you unwind a little. It might make you feel heavier. You may even begin to feel yourself drift away. Take another deep breath in and out as you relax more. Another deep breath in and out, heavier and heavier. Each breath allows you to drift a little further down. Another breath in and out, deeper and deeper. Imagining each and every breath allows you to drift further down. As if you can imagine each breath allows you to slip beneath the cushions beneath you, to slip down into a warm, peaceful place of relaxation, a void of nothingness but relaxation. Take another deep breath in and out, and notice yourself go further into that place of relaxation, as if each breath is helping you drift further down. Another breath in and out, drifting down more and more. And in a little while, but not right now, you're going to look at that spiral again. And when you do, you're going to notice a much deeper sense of relaxation come over you. And you can imagine already how relaxing that spiral is going to be, how heavy it might make you feel, especially in those tiny, tiny muscles in your eyelids. And as I count you up from 3 to 1, you can allow your eyes to open again. But when you look at that spiral, you'll feel a heaviness come over you. Feel yourself begin to slowly open your eyes. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly opening your eyes. That's right. And I want you to look at the spiral. I want you to focus very closely on the center of that spiral. And as you do, begin to feel yourself relax, as if each time that spiral turns around and around, you feel yourself sinking down, as if you're following that spiral into a deeper relaxation, as if you're following it around and around, returning to that wonderful place of heaviness and relaxation. And even if your eyes close down, you can still imagine that spiral turning around and around, as if with your eyes closed you can see it better, as if it opens up around you, as if it's everywhere around you, that green spiral turning around and around, as if with your eyes closed you can feel yourself sink down and drift away as you watch that spiral turn in your mind. And sometimes you might see it flash a different color. Notice it flash yellow and then go green again, and feel yourself relax more and more. And as you watch it go around and around, feel a deeper heaviness sink in your eyes, as if they close down more and more, as if they sink into a deeper, more comfortable place where you can keep them closed for a little while. And as you feel them completely closed down, knowing you can keep them closed, you feel yourself begin to sink further and further, as if just shutting them down allows you to sort of drift away. Drift down into a deeper place of relaxation. And you can imagine around you is nothing at all, as if that spiral begins to disappear in your mind, and you can imagine an emptiness, a blackness begin to open up around you, and it's a warm emptiness. It's an inviting emptiness. And as you feel it kind of wrap itself around you like a blanket, you can feel its weight on your body, and you can feel that weight taking you deeper and deeper, feeling more and more relaxed, as if its weight is taking you further into this place of relaxation, and everything else seems to disappear as that blanket, as that weight takes you further down, deeper and deeper, as if everything, and even sometimes my voice, just disappears, as if everything just moves over you like a wave, and you just allow yourself to drift further into that relaxation, further into that warm, peaceful place, drifting further and further into that void, deeper and deeper. And in this void, you can use your imagination, as if in this warm, peaceful place your imagination comes to life, and you can feel your imagination beginning to move and stir, as you see colors beginning to wrap themselves around you and swirl in the darkness. All kinds of bright, different colors moving and taking shape. And what I want you to notice them beginning to take the shape of is a giant pink grandfather clock. As if in the emptiness of your mind there is a giant, huge pink grandfather clock, and you notice how different it is to see it in that color. But you notice in the center of this clock is a large pendulum, and this pendulum is a deeper shade of that pink. It almost looks purple, and you notice as you look closely at that pendulum that it begins to swing back and forth, back and forth, and as you watch that purple pendulum move back and forth, it almost seems to get bigger in your mind. You feel it each time it sways back and forth, as if with each swing it seems to take you deeper, as if everything fades away but that clock and the pendulum going back and forth, each time making you feel heavier as it goes back and forth, as if each swing is taking you further into that void, as if that pendulum becomes bigger and more prominent in your mind, going back and forth as you relax more and more. And as I count from 10 down to the number 1, with each number, you'll let that pendulum continue to swing, and you'll know each number means you're going deeper into this relaxation. Each number down seems to add to that heaviness in your body, seems to slow your mind more and more as you simply watch that pendulum go back and forth as those purple colors swirl inside that pendulum, going back and forth, and you feel that heaviness set in with the number 10, as if you feel yourself going deeper, watching it go back and forth. Number 9, you feel heavier and heavier as it goes back and forth. Number 8, drifting further as that pendulum becomes bigger. Number 7, further and further down, warm and relaxing as you sink down to number 6, back and forth. That pendulum helps you go down to the number 5, heavier and heavier, going down to the number 4, deeper and deeper, down to the number 3, as it goes back and forth, down to the number 2, so heavy with each number, knowing that next number takes you all the way down. 3, 2, and 1, down, down, down. Feel that clock begin to fade away as your body sinks and drifts further down, deeper into that void, as if that black heaviness wraps itself around you again and pulls your body deeper and deeper into that warm, peaceful place of heaviness as you sink deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper, more and more relaxed. And it's so easy just to drift in this void as these words move over you more and more, as they drift right over your mind, and you focus all your attention on just drifting, on feeling your body physically moving down deeper into that void, relaxing you more and more as you just unwind into that void of relaxation, heavier and heavier. And in your mind, in that void of relaxation, knowing how strong your imagination can be, I want you to imagine that green spiral beginning to materialize, and you can see the green color beginning to swirl around and around. You can see it beginning to move in your mind as it swirls and begins to become more defined in your imagination. And this green, mesmerizing spiral is going to be a symbol for your mind just to slip away, as if it seems to pull all your thoughts, all your cares, as if everything seems to slip away into that green spiral as it turns around and around. And I want you to imagine that spiral almost as a spell cast on your mind, as if whenever you watch it, you feel all your thoughts beginning to disappear, as if it kind of pulls your mind entirely, and you can kind of imagine your mind, your brain beginning to just float away, as if it becomes a swirl as well, and begins to swirl around and around, as if your mind is being pulled right into that spiral. And all that's left is just your subconscious mind, that empty sponge of your subconscious mind, just relaxing and swimming in that relaxation, as that green spiral pulls more and more of yourself. It pulls your conscious, normal mind away. It pulls it into that spiral. And any time you focus on that green spiral, even if you're awake, you'll feel its pull. You'll feel your thoughts disappear as you feel its relaxation. And it's natural to feel a sort of pleasure as you feel your mind slip away, knowing that it feels good to become mindless, and feel a little tremor of pleasure run through you as you feel more of yourself slip away into that spiral, as if it's a reward for letting more of yourself slip away. It's a reward for becoming more relaxed, for letting more of yourself sink and slip away into that spiral. And again you feel another tremor of pleasure move through you as you feel more of yourself slip into that spiral, away and away, as if you feel yourself beginning to build, feeling that pleasure beginning to move up and down your body as you focus on that spiral, as it pulls more and more of you. And in a moment you're going to wake up, but you're going to feel yourself absolutely locked and mesmerized by that spiral, as if you can't look away. And as you look into that spiral, you'll feel that pleasure returning to your body, and you'll feel a desire to release that pleasure to whatever you need to do. You'll release all of that green pleasure still building in your body, and just knowing you're soon going to be able to release that, you feel it build stronger. You'll feel more of yourself slip away into that spiral, and you'll allow yourself just to slip away as you look into that spiral. And you can imagine how it's going to feel to look at it again. You can imagine how mesmerizing it's going to be, as if you're completely unable to look away, as if it's completely caught your mind. And as you watch it, you'll feel that pleasure build, and you'll release it with your hands, with your toys, whatever is required. You'll release that pleasure as you just watch that spiral turn around and around. And when it finally stops, you'll know you can stop, and you'll feel yourself return, and you won't know what happened, but you'll feel a desire to share your experience, to share it with this voice, knowing that voice brought you so much pleasure. Imagine yourself disappearing into that spiral now, and as I count you up from 1 to 5, you'll let that pleasure build with each number as you feel yourself slowly waking up, ready to get lost in that spiral again, knowing the next time you look down into it, you'll slip away. Give yourself to that mesmerizing effect and release that pleasure. Starting with the number 1, it begins to build like a tremor in your body. Number 2, you feel it beginning to wake you up with that pleasure as it builds. Number 3, moving up and down your body as it builds as you wake. Number 4, and on that next number, waking with that pleasure fully moving in your body. 3, 4, 5, wake up.